I'm a felon, I can't vote.
Kamala Harris.
Opioid.
We need Trump again.
I have a gun. I don't have ammunition.
Well, I was flipped out of a car.
Pink Pony Club by Chapel Roan.
Today we're out here in Asheville, North Carolina, our hometown, which kind of got destroyed. As you can clearly see, the area got pretty destroyed by Hurricane Helene. We're not trying to take advantage of the situation. We're just trying to ask people some questions, gauge how they're feeling, and hopefully give you guys some more insight as to what's going on over here.
Sir, what are you here for?
Who should I vote for?
I have no idea.
No clue at all?
Not a single idea. Nobody.
Nobody.
Vote local. It's grassroots, baby.
Well, let's see. Can I use curse words?
Yeah.
Okay, some mean head, no way! Anybody but. Oh, wait a second. It's not even anybody but. There's this really cool candidate, and her name's Kamala Harris. Camel, whatever. Harris. She kicks ass, and she cares about people. Wow! Yeah!
Tell him Hose B! Tell him Hose B!
He's very smart. Ask him.
Who should I vote for?
I think you should vote for whoever aligns with your values and your opinions.
Let's say I was like a brain-numbed like individual who had zero opinions about anything whatsoever, and you wanted me to align with who you think. Who should I vote for?
I am voting for the Democratic Party because I believe they care more about the country and the people and climate change
And they're not flaming
and the problems.
Criminals.
This is not your interview.
Who should I vote for?
Who should you vote for?
Yeah.
Like in the presidential election?
Yeah.
I would say Kamala Harris would be a good move, personally. Her policies are definitely better for the average person, I think, and Trump is really dangerous for our country.
I think you should vote for Kamala Harris.
Okay. Why is that?
I personally don't really care about her that much, but I think Donald Trump is a horrible representation of our country and makes us look bad, and it kind of isolates us from the rest of the world.
Who should I vote for?
Oh man, I don't know. I'd say probably Kamala, but I don't know. Everyone makes their own decision.
Yeah, I hear that.
I kind of respect, I don't know, whatever people's opinions are right now, because there's no good answer. It seems like. So.
What do you think about all of this?
Awful. I mean, yeah, I've lived here for a decade, and my home is destroyed.
Fuck, bro. I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah, I mean, all of our homes are destroyed, so
True.
It sucks. But I mean, Asheville has a really strong community.
This just in the background of interviews is insane. Holy shit, man.
Baby, you need some protein, work out like a dance.
Who should I vote for?
Jill Stein.
You said who?
Jill Stein.
Who's that?
She's the Green Party candidate for president.
Am I allowed to vote for her? Like, is that...
She's on the ballot in North Carolina.
Oh, that's good.
I don't think every state, but...
Why do you think I've never heard of her?
Well, the national media hasn't given her much coverage at all. They love the Trump-Harris fight, and they have a ready-made audience for that, so that's what they push.
Do you think that's fair?
No, I don't.
Do you think that's democratic?
No, I don't.
Robert Kennedy, write it in. I'm a felon, I can't vote.
Who should I vote for?
Ron Paul.
Ron Paul?
Yeah.
Who's that?
He's a libertarian candidate.
Oh, word?
I don't even know if he's running this year.
What's the hardest substance you've ever taken, and how was that experience?
Sugar. Still battling it to this day.
Sugar?
We need Trump again.
You need Trump?
Yeah, keep Trump. I like Trump being the president.
I hear you.
He's very strict, straight up. Give us one person answer, one time out. Trump forever.
I'd say neither.
Neither?
Yeah.
What would you recommend I do? Not vote?
I think it's kind of a charade where we're legitimizing our consent. They really work for the same people, all the parties. So, we go through this dog and pony show of the election, and your vote matters. Little Jimmy can become president, but they're not really looking out for us, I don't think. And yeah, it's kind of a pickle.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a predicament.
Yeah, we have that illusion of choice. What's the most terrifying thing that's ever happened to you, and how was that experience?
Riding around my one-wheeler. One time I was riding and I didn't know what the battery percentage was at, and that shit just turned off. Oh, fuck. I just flew right off.
Oh, no, dude.
That shit was pretty bad.
That's brutal, bro.
One time I split my head open with like a hatchet. That was pretty terrifying. I was cutting wood in my backyard, and I just like had a hatchet. I was like 10. And I split. I just like went back. I didn't even notice it, and it was just like it stung a little bit, but I didn't even think about it. I kept cutting the wood, and like the blood like started dripping down my face.
Oh shit!
It was terrifying.
What's the most terrifying thing that's ever happened to you?
Losing my daughter. Well, my daughter's mother lost her due to the fact that she couldn't take care of her, and now I got to fight every tooth and nail just to get her back. So losing my daughter, losing my children is the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry about that, bro.
Thank you.
That was sick. Should I buy a gun?
Yeah. Why not?
No.
Okay, why?
Because you'll have to live and die by it. That's your choice. You don't need it.
That's fair.
Yeah, nobody needs that, really, unless you're going to hunt something and help someone eat.
Should I get a gun?
That's your own personal choice. I personally don't own a gun, but I do feel as if there should be gun laws. I'm not saying take away guns from people.
Should I buy a gun?
If you feel like you need a gun.
What constitutes needing a gun?
If your neighbors are creepy or something like that. I have a gun. I don't have ammunition. But it's going to threaten whoever comes into my house.
Should you get a gun?
Yeah, should I get a gun? Just have.
I just can't answer that without more context.
I got you.
But I don't want you to get a gun. But I mean, if
there
you
we
have
go.
a really
she doesn't want me to get a gun.
More people die from their own guns than they do from other people's guns, so it's not really a safety issue. But if you really want to learn how to shoot and use a gun, it's okay, I think.
Should I buy a gun?
No,
Why is that?
I don't like guns
That's fair. Why don't you like guns?
because they kill people. I mean, I just think if you're going to buy a gun, you better know how to use it. I think guns just perpetuate more killing.
What's the hardest substance you've ever done, and how was that experience?
The hardest substance?
Yeah.
Probably cocaine. Got me very speedy, and my friends really liked me because I stayed up all night and got all the dishes done by the time they woke up in the morning.
You know, you're the second person that has said that they did cocaine and did dishes. Yeah.
I think I made breakfast too.
Please subscribe and hit the bell. We're going to keep doing this. Should I get a gun?
If you want one. I got a couple.
Nice. What guns do you have?
I have like a shotgun and a AR-15.
What's the closest you've ever been to dying?
Well, I was flipped out of a car. I think we hit a tree, or the car hit the tree, but it flipped me out the car. It's so funny, when it flipped me, I got on my feet. You know, I still was running, so yeah. It was pretty cool. I mean, it wasn't cool, but
yeah. No, I got. What do you think about everything that happened with the hurricane and all that?
Oh man, it's wild. That is crazy. Yeah, man. I guess it's this generation. Like I grew up in the blizzard of '93 back in the day. I guess this generation is gonna have the flood of 2024.
Today we're at the voting registration place in Asheville, North Carolina, asking people what drugs they've taken. What is the hardest substance you've ever taken, and how was that experience?
The hardest substance I've ever
Taken
internally,
Yes, ma'am.
I had to take for the pain. I took an opioid after I amputated my finger. That's the hardest. My window fell on it and it amputated it at a clean cut, and they just sewed it back on.
What song should we add to our inebriated substances playlist on Spotify?
Days of Wine and Roses.
Days of Wine and Roses. What is the hardest substance you've ever taken, and how was that experience?
Shoot, let me think. Probably aspirin.
Aspirin?
Yeah, I'm not a good swallowing stuff. When I was a kid, maybe glue.
Glue?
Yeah.
Have you ever had anesthesia in the hospital?
Yes.
What were you there for?
Double hernia.
Double hernia. Damn. And what song should we add to our inebriated substances playlist on Spotify?
I like Blake Shelton.
Blake Shelton? What song?
God, I'm trying to think of Country Boy.
What is the hardest substance you've ever taken, and how was that experience?
It would have been jacking and Diet Coke.
Jack and a Diet Coke. Too many of them?
No, never.
Just enough?
Never, not even enough. One.
One. What is one the correct amount?
For me.
For you? Okay, cool. What is the hardest substance you've ever taken, and how was that experience?
Hey, I'm not that good.
I guess mushrooms.
Mushrooms, how was that experience?
It was fun. It was back in like 20 years ago.
What's your favorite song to listen to under any inebriated state?
Bouncing Around the Room was always fun by Fish, but I know that's pretty stereotypical.
Cool. What is the hardest substance you've ever done, and how was that experience?
No, this does not feel good to answer on YouTube. I will say that alcohol is poison, and I just hit 8 years yesterday without it.
What song should we add to our inebriated substances playlist on Spotify?
Oh, well, you asked the right guy, because I'm a ketamine-assisted psychotherapist. So, Atrium 3 by Trey Anastasio.
Atrium 3 by Trey Anastasio? What song should we add to our inebriated substances playlist on Spotify?
Pink Pony Club by Chapel Roan.
Pink Pony Club by Chapel Roan. You guys heard it here first. What song should we add to our inebriated substances playlist on Spotify?
How about Discipline by Gangstar?
Discipline by Gangstar?
Yep.
We're at the Ingles gas station, and you guys already know what we're asking. You know what the question is. What is the hardest substance you've ever taken, and how was that experience?
Well, I took ecstasy once.
Tell me about it.
Well, I had an awesome time for about 5 hours, and then I felt like shit for a week. I never did it again, so it is what it is.
No, I hear that. I hear that. What did you do for those awesome 5 hours?
I had a chauffeur and just looked at all the pretty lights.
What song should I add to my inebriated states playlist on Spotify?
Sock Noel.
Local people, Sock Noel. Cool. What is the hardest substance you've ever taken, and how was that experience?
The only substance I ever take is marijuana.
Did you like it?
I'm from Jamaica, so it's legal. It's like legal in Jamaica.
What song should we add to our inebriated substances playlist? Like, what song do you like to smoke and listen to?
Bob Marley, roots rock reggae.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. What is the hardest substance you've ever taken, and how was that experience?
I don't think I've taken any substances or anything like that. Like,
Have you ever been to the hospital and had anesthesia?
yes, I have.
What were you there for?
I was doing surgery on my ear.
What song should we add to our inebriated substances playlist on Spotify?
I like Florence and the Machine. I like her songs.
Name a song by them.
My Love and sorry, I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, no worries.
Shake It Out.
What is the hardest substance you've ever taken, and how was that experience?
2CB. I went to the ocean beneath oceans. Couldn't even move. It was incredible.
Whoa, okay. What was it?
2CB. It is a derivative of mescaline.
Mescaline. I don't even know what mescaline is.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So is it a hallucinogen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
It's hard to describe. I mean, it takes you to a different place.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was floating somewhere way, way deep.
Wow.
For a long time.
That's incredible. What song should I add to my inebriated states playlist on Spotify?
The things that I can think of are South African township music, chanting.
For sure. Chanting music. Sick.
Chanting.
Yeah, chanting.
Chanting. Look it up.
I will.
2CB.
LSD. Laughed for 10 hours.
Anything else happen?
That's all I remember.
What song should I add to my inebriated states playlist on Spotify?
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd, what song?
The Wall.
Pink Floyd, The Wall. Cool. Please subscribe and hit the notification icon, and please leave your ideas in the comment section.